Denver, AP, Colorado goaltender Alexander Georgiev went home after a recent shaky outing and immediately watched film, the car racing thriller The Fast and the Furious. It's playoff time, where teams march to the beat of their goaltenders. They want them laser-focused, full of confidence and ready to save the day. There are quite a few teams going into the postseason with big decisions in net. That includes Boston, which could split the goaltending duties, and the Avalanche, where Georgiev led the league in wins, 38, but also goals against, 183. Not every team has a Connor Hellebuyck, the Winnipeg goaltender who will try to shut down the Avalanche and is a favorite to capture the Vezina Trophy as the league's best. Your goalie, in the playoffs, is the most important thing, like a quarterback or a pitcher. You need them to be on top of their game, said former NHL goaltender Michael Layton, who now lives in Windsor, Ontario, and runs a goalie academy. If they're not, your team's in trouble. It simply boils down to that. When the goalie is going good, everything seems to be going good. It gives us a ton of confidence, Jets defenseman Neil Pionk said of Hellebuyck's big save ability. It lets you play freely, make some plays. Because when we play these good teams, they're going to make some plays no matter what we do. We could play a perfect game and still give up a few scoring chances, and that's where the goalie helps us out. All across the league, the situations vary in net heading into the playoffs. Carolina versus the New York Islanders. Hurricanes goaltender Frederik Andersen is 9-1 in his 10 starts since his March 7 return, posting a league-best .951 save percentage, while his 1.30 goals against average is second among goalies with more than 3 starts in that span. Coach Patrick Roy figures to go with the red-hot Semyon Varlamov. Dallas vs Vegas. Logan Thompson and Arden Hillich have compelling cases to be in the net for the defending champion Golden Knights. No such questions for Dallas, who will rely on Jake Oettinger, allowed 2 goals or less in 10 of his last 11 games. Last postseason, Oettinger was up and down. The ups included his first playoffs shutout, and the downs saw him pulled from 2 games. It's all about forgive and forget and one game at a time, Oettinger explained. I learned a lot last year and the year before, and I feel like I'm ready for this one. Some teams are weighing their options in net and may go with the platoon system, including Vegas and Boston. And even though Andersen is on a roll, Carolina coach Rod Brind'Amour wouldn't tip his hand and could work in Pyotr Kochetkov, who won his last 4 games. Having 2 quality goaltenders can be both a luxury and a challenge. Layton once split time with Brian Boucher in guiding the Philadelphia Flyers to the 2010 Stanley Cup Final, where they lost 6 games to Chicago. The luxury, just in case one isn't sharp or because of injury.